Now, welcome to episode 43 of my Indie or Outie series, and I'm looking at Moto Rush GT. This was a pretty cheap indie game that I picked up a while ago. It was on sale for, I think it was about 60 cents on the USE shop, and I see it's on sale again now. The only thing I noticed is this actually got an update which has scaled its size out to be 5 gigs. So it immediately becomes a target for me to see what's in this game that makes it so good that it's taking up 5 gigs of storage. Now, so if you haven't seen any of my Indie or Outie series, what's wrong with you? But also, these are just a blind playtest where I just fire up a game and see what it's like. But like I said, this update that this game got just drew my attention to it immediately because it's like 5 gigs, and yeah, that's half a gig smaller than Super Mario Odyssey. So is this indie game gonna have like Super Mario Odyssey amounts of content? Here's hoping for a game that cost me 60 cents. That would be amazing. But otherwise, I think this is gonna be just like very, very disrespectful to user storage, which is not a way you want to go as an indie game. Unless this is really awesome. I actually wasn't sure of the type of game this is. Now, obviously, it's a motorbike style game. But yeah, I wasn't sure if this was like an arcade racer or what type of actual game this was. Just in terms of, obviously, motorbikes. But yeah, just I couldn't really make out too much from the descriptions and stuff online. It looked quite strange because obviously you've got simulation racers and arcade racers. And yes. One thing I've noticed about this immediately is the fact that loading times are pretty, not exactly fast. Eh? Those certainly are some buttons. Wheelie and horn. In time trial, yeah, I didn't select time trial, I selected career. So yeah, the time on that is like not measured in minutes and seconds, but just 159 seconds. Or 2 minutes 40? But I mean, why not put it as 2 minutes and 40? It's gonna get confusing if the first stage is in minutes, but they don't have a minute counter. Like, I'd imagine later on stages are gonna be longer than 159 seconds. Oh my. So the steering, so to speak, is just changing lanes? Like, it's not actually turning the current. Like, if I'm gonna guess, if I leave this pointing straight here, it's just gonna start turning. Yeah. Oh, the road filling in up ahead. Oh, how is this 5 gigs? I mean... Oh, wait, somebody's using an indicator in a car while I'm on a bike? What kind of science fiction is this? No. This is not what I was expecting from this game. This is not really a racer. Well, I'm guessing, alright, this is like the introduction to the game, so. But I mean, this game engine is incredibly limited. There's no way you can have races like this. Is there? No. Why, game? Oh. And it just, you go over to finish that and get a JPEG of bike.gif. Oh no. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. And oh my, it was not 5 gigs of storage. Oh, that's what the missions are, right? 3 kilometers in 160 seconds. Right, 4 kilometers in 160 seconds. Okay, and that one has the traffic coming against you. And that one's further. Near misses. Oh. Oh, good heavens. And, like, obviously there's just loads of missions. Are they all the same thing, though? Why do you have to... Oh, I know why you have to go left and right through them, because this is clearly after coming from a mobile phone game, and it's not Whoa, it actually loaded fast the next time though. Let's see this track. I mean, it's gonna just be a road with cars on it. And they're probably gonna put in some obstacles now. I guess the main obstacle is gonna be that point where the traffic is coming against you. And you have to like casually just drive into oncoming traffic. Oh, there's a barrier. And is there at least gonna be ramps and such? Well, there was a wheelie button. Okay, so when you press the wheelie button, you can't see what's coming in front of you. Ah! Why? Like, why? Oh, because there was a mission, yeah, that said like wheelie for 16 seconds or something. So you're gonna have to like not be able to see or steer apparently, because you can't steer left and right when you're doing that. Oh, this is I mean, okay, I want to be nice. This game handles really well. And for what this game is, it's fine. Wait, I have a horn button. Oh god, that sounds awful. But it also doesn't make things move out of the way. It's just like a real bike's horn. Yeah, everyone ignores it, and that car indicated towards me. But yeah, like, okay, this game is just, I would think, probably a port of a game straight from a mobile phone title. The only thing is, at 5 gigs, that's insane. Like, I've no idea. Oh, time-wise, I suppose it's the first mission, but still 50 seconds to spare. And you're getting cash, so there's gonna get to a point where you get like, here are bike upgrades. Now your bike goes slightly faster, and you've got less time to race things. I mean, you've played this type of game before. It's just a very, very slow build up. Oh, it's the same thing over and over again. This is the type of game you're going to play on like a mobile phone while you're on the bathroom or on a bus journey for like a couple of seconds. But the loading time on the Switch to get this to initially start up is way, way too long. And 5 gigs is just insane. I like the flash of lights there. Just like the driver saluting me. I'm gonna kill you. Good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I could play probably 1,000 stages of this, and I know exactly the way each one is gonna turn out. I kind of want to see what actually happens in the wheelie stage, so I'm gonna play as far as that, and yeah. Then I'm gonna beat my horn at some oncoming traffic. I mean, this is the thing. It's like, it's not the worst game in the world, and it's cheap, but 5 gigs is just way too much. Like, that's a half a gig less than Mario. No, it didn't look like I hit that. Didn't actually notice there's really a penalty to getting hit by cars in this. Like, it don't seem to have lives. Huh. It is an odd one, but yeah, as I was saying though, 5 gigs puts it just like a half a gig short of Mario Odyssey. That there is like just so many different stages, all the music. It's a full like AAA game, and this is a mobile phone, like effectively auto run dodge game. Because I mean, I'm holding the accelerate button, but I mean, you can't fall off the bike, you just get hit by cars and hazards. Always drive safe. The game is literally getting me to drive into traffic. Okay, finally, a different mission, which seems to be one of the only slightly different missions, and that is get 16 near misses. Huh? Oh, my car now requires 5 more power. So I will press the A button on the power. Now it's got 5 more power. Oh my, the upgrade options are amazing. Download Asphalt 9 Legends, it's free. I Anyway, time to get 16 near misses in 110 seconds. Okay, so hit or miss. In near miss missions, you have to near miss or almost hit dozen of cars. Methinks that went through Google Translate a couple of times back and forth. But yeah, dozen of cars. That ain't right. Well, I mean, you tried. You only had 5 gigs to work with. What could you do other than just white text in the middle of a screen and an arrow pointing at the number 0? Good stuff. 16 left. Why is it pointing to the 0 arrow? Oh, because it's showing me how many of them that I have. Okay, so I need to get 16 and number is 0. Does this count? Okay. Oh, this is riveting stuff. Oh, yeah. This is like somebody designing a game like who's never experienced any other video games in their entire life. Like, they've heard of video games and they were just like, man, what if you had a video game where you had to drive a bike and dodge cars? And then somebody in the office was just like, and it's just nothing. It's like, no, that's just it. You ride a bike and you dodge cars. It's like, why though? You can get to the next stage. Oh, what are you going to do there? Oh, you ride a bike and you dodge cars. Won't that get boring? No, not to me, because I've never played a video game in my life. Car. 3 left. Can I get 2 in one go? Oh my god, the excitement. Whoa. That rush of adrenaline. Wow. Yeah, this is odd. Like, okay. The game's not bad. The game's not good. The game's not expensive. But one thing it is expensive in is file size. And 5 gigs for this is inexcusable. Like, where is that data? Like, something makes me think that someone's after like hiding 4.5 gigs of illegally downloaded movies in this game or something, and they just wanted them on their Switch in like the guise of this indie game, because there's no way this game should be like that size. Like I said, that's half a gig smaller than Mario Odyssey. That's double the size of Super Mario Maker 2. This game is actually double the size of Asphalt 9 Legend, a game that's got about like 11 or so different full tracks and like about 60 different layouts of those tracks between those, and coming up on 80 or 90 cars now in that game. And this thing is like, yeah, double the size of that. Completely inexcusable. This one's gone. That 5 gigs is coming back, and I'm going to use that 5 gigs to download like Pikmin 3. I think is around 5 gigs, and it's out in 2 days time. Yeah, that's it for this one. This is definitely gone. If you have this on your Switch from before, formerly this game was 2.7 gigs, which was a little bit offensive. But now with the latest patch, like I said, it's 5 gigs. If you're wondering where your storage space has gone and you had this on your Switch, maybe consider giving it a play, see what you think, and then outie. But yeah, please give a click over my head here, guys. The sub button up there really does help me to make more of these, because I get to see which videos people click on that, or well, it's down here on mobile, whichever. But click the button that says subscribe. And yeah, up here you have the Indie or Outie playlist, and over at this side you've got my Asphalt 9 Legends content where yeah, I'm tearing up the track and some of the events that are on there. Apologies for the slight cough at the moment. It's 2020, so that'll date this video forever. Alright guys, good luck, drive safe, and yeah, wear a mask.